But when people think it's personal, I've got way too much to be doing to try to be a rapper. However, while this feud went mild in the end, in 2024, Shaq had another one that was much more spicy, and this time it wasn't with an NBA player. After Nikola Jokic won his third MVP award during a live interview, Shaq immediately told Jokic that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander should have been the winner.
I thought the SGA should have been the MVP. That's no disrespect to you.
And in typical Jokic manner, the Serbian big man laughed it off, responding that it's his opinion and that he didn't care.
Thank you, Shaq. We don't judge people here, so that's fine. Your opinion.
However, Shannon Sharpe did care, and he called O'Neal disrespectful towards Jokic during his podcast, also noting that Shaq was probably jealous of Jokic because he won more MVPs than him.
He sees a guy like Nikola Jokic that's not as dominant as him and gets 3 and 4 years. And I think a part of him is envious of that. But he doesn't have anybody to blame but himself.
And then Shaq exploded, writing a long post on Instagram, throwing shots at Shannon, once again saying that he isn't qualified to talk about his accomplishments, since Sharpe wasn't a top 10 player in the NFL. Sharpe tried to cool things off, saying that he was never as good as O'Neal.
I've never professed that I was as great as Shaq.
But he did throw shade at his work ethic, claiming that Shaq didn't use his talent to the fullest.
He didn't work as hard, he didn't train as hard, he didn't eat as well as he should have.
Right.
And Shaq, being Shaq, couldn't let this one die off, and had to have the last word, so he responded with another diss track. Lately, it seems like Shaq is getting in feuds and online beefs every couple of months, which seems kind of strange for a 52-year-old man. But for better or worse, O'Neal has always been a big kid, and has always responded the same way when someone said even mildly bad things about him. When Kobe appeared on Patrick Bet-David's podcast, he said that Shaq would be the GOAT if he had his work ethic, and that they would have won 12 rings.
Who would Shaq be if he had your work ethic? He'd be the greatest of all time. I wish he was in the gym. I would have had 12 rings.
Shaq immediately got offended and started putting up Instagram pictures of his dunks, saying sarcastically that he was really lazy. And it's the same when Barkley confronts him on Inside the NBA, as Shaq almost instantly starts talking about his 4 rings.
I got 3 Finals MVP, Chuck.
Because you
Google me, Chuck.
Everybody
Google me, Chuck. You see that? Google me.
So it's safe to say that Shaq's not going to change, and he'll always meet violence with violence.
Shaq can be petty at times, too. Yeah. Kill him.
Petty.
Yeah. I would not kill him.
You
However, even though Shaq truly might be the king of pettiness, it's hard not to love the guy. Despite his flaws, Shaq has a great personality and a big heart. And the stories of him helping other people and making people happy far outweigh some of the nastiness that comes